Hi guys, Larissa with BeCozi.net is here. Today I would like to show you how to make this baby nest. It will be a size 0 to 3 months old, and it will be made with this beautiful merino wool and ivory. And you can use one of our merino wool. We have like 26 colors available, but ivory is a kind of neutral color, so it's good for baby boy or a baby girl. And the size of this nest will be 18 by 25. This is how it will look on the side and from the top. And we will need 3 pounds of merino wool, and I will show you how to make it. So if you're ready, let's get started. Okay guys, let's get started to make our baby nest. So this is our tail of the yarn. This is working yarn. Make a loop, insert your hand, grab working yarn, pull it out. This is your first stitch. It should be about 3 inches. Then insert your hand, grab working yarn, pull it out, make the second stitch like that. And now we will be making a chain of 7 stitches. So we have 2 here. Insert your right hand, grab working yarn, pull it out. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we have 7 stitches here. You see this chain. What we are doing next, we will start hand crocheting our baby nest. So the working yarn goes here, you're inserting hand inside, then we will be using these top stitches over here, guys. The hand goes underneath, you grab working yarn, pull it out. So now you have 2 stitches. Grab working yarn, pull it out. You have 1 single crochet. You keep your hand inside the last stitch, and then you're using the top of the next stitch. Insert your hand, grab working yarn, pull it out. You have 2 stitches on your hand. Now grab working yarn, pull it through 2 stitches. Another single crochet. The same with this 1, 2, 3, 4. Insert your hand, grab working yarn, pull it out, and pull it through 2. So we are basically crocheting around that chain that we made. We'll make 7 single crochets like that. So here it is, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this one was 7. So now we're turning, and we are hand crocheting 1 on the side, so over here. So we didn't have a stitch there, but we just used the opening to make a stitch on the side. Now we're turning our project on another side, and now we will be using this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Insert your hand back, and let's hide this tail here. So this is the first stitch. Insert your hand inside, grab working yarn, pull it out, 2 stitches, grab working yarn, pull it through 2. Insert your hand, grab working yarn, you have 2 now, grab working yarn, pull it through. This is a single crochet if you would be knitting with the hook, crocheting hook, but instead of crocheting hook we're using our hands, but the same technique, guys. It's a single crochet stitch. So we have 6, and this will be our number 7. Here you go. So we can weave in this end that it wouldn't be on the way. So we turn our project on another side, and you can weave in this tail in between the stitches, that you wouldn't see it and it wouldn't be on the way when we're crocheting like that. So now the same way, guys, we're turning this nest, and we are using this opening on the side, and we're making another single crochet like that. Why we're doing it? Because we need to turn to another side. So this is our a second row around. The same technique. We're using the back of the stitch. We're inserting our hand, grabbing working yarn, and then pulling yarn through 2 stitches on our hand. And this way we are knitting the whole second row on this side. And this time, when we reached this the side of it, we will be knitting 2 on the side. You kind of see that there are 2 stitches that should be knitted here on the side. This way we're increasing the size of this project. So now we are knitting this line straight, and you can see that we will need to add 1 stitch here on the side to increase and make it more round. See, like that, because we had like a hole here. So it means that every row you will be adding as many stitches on the side as the number of the row. So we're making row number 2. It means that you will be making 2 on the side. Now we are moving to row number 3. So now we will be making 3 on the side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Subscribe to our channel. You can see a button underneath the video, and please visit our social media and follow us on Pinterest, Instagram, and Facebook. So you see how beautiful it looks already. So depending how small, now again adding 1 more stitch here when we're starting new row. So 3 on the side, and then 1 when we're starting new row. So depending on the size of the baby, you want to make this baby nest we will be making a size about 18, 20 on 25, and this will be good for a baby size 0 to 3 months old. If you want a bigger baby nest, you just keep knitting for a couple more rows. Okay, we will be knitting 3 rows on this side, and it's easier to count. 1, 2, 3. See, it's here 1, 2, and now we're making number 3. So number 3 rows on each side. That will be a size about 18 by 25, 18 to 19, depending how tight you are knitting. So here we're approaching the end of our row number 3, and then we will start making the wall of our baby nest. Okay, so here's the size. That's about 25 and 18, and now we will start making the walls, guys. So for making the walls, the same technique, only we will not be using the back of the stitch, we will be using the whole stitch. See the stitches? So the whole stitch, hand is staying here, and you're going underneath. You're not going inside the back of the stitch, you're going underneath the whole stitch. Grab working yarn, pull it out, and pull it through 2. The same technique, the only difference that we're using 2 sides of the stitch, and this way the wall will start forming, and we will be knitting all the way around. So as I mentioned, you will need 3 pounds of merino wool for the size about 18 by 25, and this will be a good size for a baby up to 3 months old. The good part that if you want to make it bigger and you first make it smaller, you can just unwind it, add a little bit of wool and make it bigger. This is a perfect baby nest for baby carrier and in winter in northern states of United States, it will be priceless. So we need more wool. And I will show you how to attach a new piece of wool here, okay? So make the wool fluffy on both sides. And then I recommend to use our felting mat and felting needle. You can buy both on our website BeCozi.net in the accessories section, and you're placing one part, then another one on the top, and you are felting them together by poking it with the felting needle. Make sure you don't poke your fingers, it's very sharp, don't hurt yourself. Then turn it on another side and then poke the yarn on another side like that. It will felt the yarn nicely and you will not see this connection at all. So here it is, it's all connected, nice and strong, and we will keep knitting our wool. So we're almost done with the row number 1, and for this baby nest we will do 2 rows, guys. So this is our row number 1, it's done, and now we're moving to the row number 2. Same technique on the row number 2. You're going underneath both parts of the stitch and then doing a single crochet all the way around the second time. Okay guys, so here we are done with our nest basically. This is our last stitch. What we're doing, we're pulling the yarn and then we are inserting the yarn, we're doing like that. We are placing this last stitch on the top and then we're inserting it, the tail from the inside the other stitch like this, and then we are hiding it in front of the next stitch like this. This way you will not see where it was. See, now we will tuck in or weave in this end, and here we are. So here's our baby nest, and it will be perfect to place a baby. Nice and warm.